The ancient texts reveal that Jesus had a brother, James, who not only lived an extraordinary life, but whose forgotten influence on early Christianity is only now being fully understood through newly interpreted scrolls. This James, often known as James the Just, was a figure of immense authority in the earliest Christian communities, yet his pivotal role, standing in the shadow of his more famous sibling, has largely faded from common understanding, leaving a critical piece of history missing. Imagine the unique position of James, growing up alongside someone destined to be called the Son of God. The Gospels themselves hint at James and other brothers initially struggling to comprehend Jesus' messianic claims, even questioning his sanity at times. They were family, caught in the everyday realities of Nazareth, while their brother spoke of kingdoms not of this world. What internal conflict must have brewed within James, witnessing Jesus' miracles and teachings, yet perhaps clinging to the familiar, the rational. His journey wasn't one of instant belief, but a gradual, profound transformation that ancient writers suggest only truly solidified after an intensely personal encounter with the resurrected Christ himself. This pivotal meeting, hinted at by Paul in his letters, changed everything. Suddenly, James, once a skeptic, became a fervent believer, emerging from the profound grief and confusion of his brother's crucifixion with a clarity that would propel him to the leadership of the very first church in Jerusalem. He wasn't chosen by Peter, or Paul, or any apostle. He was a leader by virtue of his relationship to Jesus, and by his own profound spiritual authority recognized by all. He was the central figure balancing the fervent new faith with the deep-rooted traditions of Judaism, a tightrope walk fraught with immense pressure. Consider the immense weight on his shoulders. He was Jesus' own brother, now the spiritual head of a nascent movement in the very city where Jesus was crucified. James presided over the crucial Jerusalem Council, a meeting that would determine the future of Christianity. Should Gentile converts be required to follow all Jewish laws, including circumcision? His decisive, yet measured, judgment shaped the direction of a movement that could have splintered before it truly began, ensuring it could reach beyond its Jewish roots. His wisdom was so respected that even Paul, the fiery apostle to the Gentiles, submitted to his counsel. But such prominence came with profound dangers. Jerusalem was a city simmering with religious and political tension. The ancient Jewish historian Josephus, a non-Christian source, chillingly recounts James's martyrdom around 62 AD. He describes how the high priest Ananus the Younger, seizing a moment of political vacuum, convened a Sanhedrin and condemned James, along with others, for transgressing the law. The method was brutal. He was cast from the pinnacle of the temple, and when he survived, he was stoned to death, praying for his persecutors even as the blows rained down. This wasn't just a death. It was a public execution designed to stamp out the burgeoning Christian sect at its heart. The forgotten story of James reminds us that the foundational years of Christianity were not merely about theological debates, but about flesh and blood individuals facing impossible choices, wielding immense spiritual authority, and often paying the ultimate price. His epistle, a short, practical guide to faith and good works still found in the New Testament, echoes the wisdom of his life, demanding a faith that isn't just spoken but lived out in tangible action. What would Christianity look like today if James's pivotal role had been more consistently celebrated, his unique perspective woven more deeply into our understanding of its origins? The tale of Jesus' lost brother, painstakingly reassembled from fragments in dusty scrolls and ancient histories, offers a powerful human drama of transformation and courage. It compels us to look beyond the well-worn narratives, to understand the raw, dangerous, and profoundly human beginnings of a faith that changed the world. James's story is not just a historical footnote. It's a testament to how ordinary people, touched by the extraordinary, can become pillars of an enduring legacy, even when their own story is almost swallowed by time.